Hey, you. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking on this video. You are probably wondering, why can't I see who's talking? Why is there no face? Is this a podcast? No, you will see my face on the next video. But for now, I just want you to enjoy this view and listen to just what I'm saying. So I'm just going to hop right in, and I am actually going to start with a Bible verse because this is what the channel is going to be centered around. So I'm actually going to be reading from the Message version, and I'm just going to start at Luke chapter 8, and I'm going to start in verse 46. So just real quick, a little history on this verse. Jesus is out walking. He's healing some people. He's crowded. A woman reaches out and touches him. Jesus stops and like, hey, what just happened? Somebody just touched me. I felt the power go out of me. The disciples are like, Master, we're crowded. Of course people are touching you. I'm paraphrasing, y'all. And Jesus is like, nah, somebody touched me. Like, I felt the power go out. And so now, starting at verse 47, it says, when the woman realized that she couldn't remain hidden, she knelt trembling before him. In front of all of the people, she blurted out her story, why she touched him, and how at that same moment she was healed. Jesus said, daughter, you took a risk trusting me, and now you're healed and whole. Live well and live blessed. See, I'm just going to say that one more time because this is just, it's good to me. When the woman realized she couldn't remain hidden, there was no way around it, okay? She knelt trembling before him. So she was afraid, right? It wasn't just like boldness and boom, here I am. No, she was a little afraid, okay? She knelt trembling before him. And in front of all of the people, she blurted out her story, why she touched him, and how at that same moment she was healed. So she wasn't like, hey, Jesus, let me talk to you in private and tell you why I touched you. Let me pull you over to the side, you and a couple of the disciples, and I'm going to tell you why I touched you. No, she blurted out her story in front of all of the people. In front of everybody, y'all. That's how desperate she was. She could have backed away. She could have said, no, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for the judgment. I don't have time for people to look at me crazy when they hear what I'm about to talk about. She blurted out her story, why she touched him. She didn't just say, hey, I needed healing. No, she had to talk about it. And how at that same moment, she was healed. Immediately, she was healed. Jesus said, daughter, you took a risk trusting me. You don't even know me like that. You probably heard about me, but you don't even know me like that. And you took a risk, first of all, touching me. You believed in me, that if you could just touch me, that you would be healed. You took a risk. And now, because you took that risk, you're healed. But daughter, you're not just healed now. You're whole. I don't know if any of y'all listening have ever been broken before. If you've been broken before, then you will understand how powerful it was for Jesus to say, you're healed and you're whole. This woman is complete now. She's not lacking. She doesn't have a void to fill. She is whole and she's healed. But why, y'all? Because she blurted out her story. Because she took a risk trusting Jesus. Because she had faith, knowing that if she could just get to him, she would be healed. So that is the heart of this channel, y'all. We're going to blurt out our stories. We're going to blurt it out. Okay? And when we blurt it out, we're going to be healed and we're going to be whole. I'm pausing because it's not like it's just for one person. This story isn't just for this lady. It's not just that woman. She's not the only one who can get healing and who can become whole and who can have hope from sharing her story. But a lot of us, we have to get past our feelings And we have to get past our emotions and our guilt and our shame and the condemnation and the embarrassment of telling our story, y'all. God gave you this story. God gave me my story. My journey is what I'm going to refer to them as, because it's a journey. What we've been through brought us to where we are now. We have to share, y'all. Afraid and all, trembling and all. We have to share, because we want to be whole and we want to be healed, right? So I'm going to start first with my journey. And as the Lord was giving me the vision for this channel, I did not want to share my story first. I had a lineup of like, okay, I'm going to ask so-and-so, and I'm going to go to this person. And he was like, okay, that's cool and all, but you're going to go first. And I was like, for real, Lord? Like, I got to put myself out there first? Absolutely, you do. And so, y'all, I'm going to take that first step. I'm going to share things that haven't been shared before. Family are going to hear things that they have not heard before. Some feelings may be hurt, and maybe that's a part of people not wanting to share their story because of the people who were in the story. But it's not about them, y'all. It's about you becoming whole, you becoming healed, you receiving hope, and then spreading that same blessing to another woman who is going through what you're going through, but she doesn't see a way out. And so when she hears your story, she's going to be like, man, I'm going through this same thing, but this lady right here, she made it out. I'm going through this same thing right here, and I'm so embarrassed to talk about it, but this woman right here just shared her journey, and she's talking about it. So if she can, I can too. So y'all just buckle your seatbelt, get your tissue box, because as y'all get to know me, I am a crybaby. I cry, but y'all, there's healing in tears. So just buckle your seatbelts, y'all, and let's just get ready to talk about it.